everywhere. They're everywhere.
If you have your, Dr. Kenyon, if you have your way, just a minute. If you have your way, it'll be even worse because you can go down to any drugstore or grocery store and you can buy a pack of marijuana anywhere in the United States of America. Do you think that really is right?
No, I don't think anything is right, what we're talking about. I say that we have to get a control of the situation, and the only way to get control of the situation is to legalize it and have it under strict government regulation and take it away from the murderers who are distributing it now.
That's not the only way.
Well, I think so.
The way you're doing it is surrendering to the enemy.
And the way you're doing is to continue the dope pushers, the guns around Van Nuys, the busts all the time right around my office. Every day you can see the cops busting people.
Well, I say this. We are a moral, decent country.
Not in Van Nuys we aren't.
And, well, hey, don't you think it'll send a horrifying message, not only to our kids, but to the whole world? If all of a sudden our government says, oh, well, I guess we've lost, let's legalize. Isn't that wrong? We can't do that.
Let's just keep the Uzis going. We have Uzis all over the place, bumping people off, pumping innocent people because of drugs, illegal drugs. Let's take the profit out of the illegal drugs.
Well, but the profit is going to go, it's not going to be lost. The profit is going to go from the street peddlers to the manufacturers, the big manufacturers.
Well, they're not quite as dangerous, Wally.
Well, yeah, but they'll make it a lot easier to get drugs.
Well, I don't think it's going to be that way because the drugs themselves are going to have to go through doctors, through prescriptions, through license.
Well, not marijuana.
Well, marijuana, you've got to be
available anywhere.
In order to decriminalize drugs, you've got a marijuana sitting around, and the marijuana just simply isn't controllable any more than alcohol is. You can grow your own just like you make bathtub gin.
Okay, let's go to the audience and get some questions going. Yes, Jared, come up. Okay, can I have your name and your question to the doctor?
Yes, I'm Linda Cotton from Newport.
Yeah, Linda.
And I'd like to ask you a question. Instead of putting all the time and energy that you are into legalizing it, why don't you put all that time and energy into stiffer penalties and punishments?
Yeah, right on. Yeah, why not?
Because we don't have enough jails now. If we want to hire about 4 times the cops we've got now and build hundreds more jails, then let's slam them away like you want to do.
Dr. Kenyon, she's right, you're wrong. Let's put our efforts in. Let's build jails. And if we haven't got enough, hold on, Dr. Kenyon. If we haven't got enough money to build more jails for the drug dealers, then let's go out in the desert and build some concentration camps for them. Okay.
I don't think we will, Wally.
Well, I think we should, Doctor.
Well, maybe you think we should, but you've got to get Congress to do it.
Let's put some barbed wire fences up out in...
too much money in illegal drugs, $200 billion a year. Let's go out in Death Valley and get about 100 acres or 200 acres of land, put up some barbed wire, and throw all the drug dealers in there. How about that? Okay, go ahead, yes.
All right, this is Mike from Fullerton, Dr. Feelgood. What would you say...
Dr. Feelgood, I like that.
What would you say if they legalized it?
Hold it quiet, please.
You have children, right?
I have a deputy district attorney for a daughter and a doctor for a son.
Okay.
Okay, what would you say if your children wanted to take drugs?
What would I say? I'd say you better not. Over your dead body. I'm not for drugs, Wally. I'm for controlling it.
Wait a minute, Dr. Kenyon. Let me ask, how hypocritical can you get? Here he says he would tell his children, they better not take drugs. And on the other side of his mouth, he's saying, let's legalize it and decriminalize it. Wait a minute, is that hypocrisy? How can you say that? How can you tell your kids, don't take drugs?
If everybody would tell their kids not to take drugs, we wouldn't worry about illegalizing or legalizing. No one would have been taking them. My children don't take drugs because I educated them the way everybody should do.
Why would your...
Because there's too many homeless children. There's too many fatherless blacks in the ghetto who have no place to go but to the drugs.
But why would your children listen to you when you tell them, no, it's wrong to take drugs, and then watch you on television saying, let's legalize it, folks, and let's decriminalize it? Isn't that ridiculous?
Because they have more intelligence than you, Wally.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
They're willing to listen to logic.
You
You say you want to legalize marijuana because of the drugs and the gangs and stuff, but if you were to legalize marijuana, wouldn't you be taking the profit away from the gangs and force them to go to higher drugs and try to sell more?
No, because we're going to decriminalize the other drugs, put them into legal channels through doctors' offices with licensed addicts. The addicts have to get a license.
Why do you want to decriminalize such horrifying drugs? Hold it, gang. Such horrifying drugs which are strictly for pleasure as cocaine and heroin. Why would you decriminalize such horrifying drugs? We're trying to get people to stop taking them. When you decriminalize it, you are allowing people to get this horrifying stuff, and the drug problem continues.
No.
Isn't that right?
No, that's wrong, because we will then start to rehabilitate people. I have ways of rehabilitating people in my office if I can take it down gradually from the drugs using electromedical devices. Well, you've seen my things. I can do it and I can succeed, but I can't succeed with today's climate. I'm not even allowed to treat an addict.
Well, I don't think you should treat anybody as long as you're going to legalize drugs. I think you may have a supporter here, Dr. Kenyon. Okay, go ahead.
This is from Tom from Hollywood, and
oh, from Hollywood, I can imagine. Okay. Why don't hold it? Yeah.
I think we should legalize marijuana since the government's spending over $4 billion to try and prevent it, and it's still you can get marijuana as easily as alcohol from the store. So why shouldn't we legalize it?
The reason why is because when we do it, you stupid pervert. When we do that, the United States once you legalize it, then that means the government of the United States of America puts its seal of approval on drugs, and the American government should never do that.